Hello again, I'm Patrick Thomas. Been talking about resources. Today I'm here to talk to you about tangible resources, emergency response vehicles. City owns various vehicles. I drive an old truck myself, but I'm not worried about it breaking down on the side of the road. I can get a lot of miles out of it, but I'm in no big hurry to get anywhere. But I would expect an emergency response vehicle should be not wore out. It should be able to get from point A to point B and not have a failure. I'm not suggesting that our entire fleet of vehicles be all brand new every year, but there comes a point whenever half of your fleet is spending the majority of the time in the shop, it might be time to identify that half of the fleet that we need to get rid of, or maybe retire or find some other purpose for it. I remember when I was in the Air Force, you never wanted equal time engines on your C-130. They were equally likely to fail. You wanted a fairly new engine. You wanted one that had fairly recent hours on it or less than new. And then if you were to have a single engine failure, you would expect that to occur on the oldest engine. Well, I realize we're not flying C-130s, but I hope you appreciated the example. I can predict the failure knowing we have 4 engines on that aircraft and all of them having different hours. I think our emergency response vehicles here in Jacksonville should be managed the same way. We should know which ones will fail. More than likely, it's going to be the older ones. We should manage our fleet in such a way that we can predict those failures and know what vehicles we can rely on and not rely on. And I hope you appreciate that viewpoint, because I am all for our emergency response vehicles being in good shape. I would hate to look for one to find out that it broke down on the way to my house.